We should be good there, and we should be in position. Do we have audio? Bring my microphone a little closer to my face. We have good positioning. Do we have audio? A little closer to my face. We have good positioning. Do we have audio? We do, but I'm not really hearing the in-game audio. That's fine. Just pump that up a little bit, but we are otherwise set. So hello people of the internet. It is I, Silver Dragon, here, back with some more Fate Grand Order, where, as it says in the stream title, we're just going to be doing some nice, chill, relaxing interludes in today's stream, just because I already took care of the Enwatai last year on stream, so not to mention, I am somewhat close to a standstill. I haven't been as religiously up to it as I should be. That's the current task, and I don't believe I have access to the next mission yet, or maybe I do. Okay, I do, but it's not really something I really want to do on stream again, since we've already done it once. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Howdy things. I don't think there's any new news. Nope. So let's just claim all of the various master missions. Slowly, quickly, faster still. Beware. What must I beware of, J6? That is a very strange and ominous warning, just stating, beware. Oh? Why are they after me? I don't think I've done anything because of my support. What's wrong with my support? Hang on. Maintenance, login. Oh, because Yu is at level 1? Or Li Xuan? Is it because I've got level 1s in here? I mean, per the guide, they're the best ones to use. But I guess I should... You know what? Fine. They want it that way. I'll go with my strongest. And Assassin King Son. There we go. Now they will not have any reason to complain. This conversation never happened, J6. This conversation never happened. You didn't warn me, and there's no evidence that they were like that. Absolutely none. But yeah, beyond that, how have things been? How have things been on your side? Claim these. I'm just going through and claiming various things, because I have been neglecting. I've neglected some various things that I just completely forgot were in my gift box, because, you know, embers take up a lot of space. Another Traces of Christmas Past, the Maid of Orleans, command code. I completely forgot about that existing. HP by 1,000 when attacking. That's a pretty good one as well. So I can't believe I forgot about it. I think that's all the 4-star. Dancing Top CE as well, which features Da Vinci and Xion. 8% art card effectiveness. Even though it's nice to complete to see how fast the gears spin in our heads, competing to see who can spin tops the fastest is another way to have fun, since we're all dressed to the nines to greet the new year. But try not to get dizzy from watching all the beautiful girls playfully dance and spin about. Finish part of Death Against the Orphan Boy. Sweet. Awesome. I look forward to seeing the final product. Okay, show me all of them. So that's... And let's start by filtering out foes. So show me everything except for the foes. So we missed out on the CE experience card. These... Anything else? Just claiming all the CE experience cards. And you know what? Just claim all these. All these except for the chocolates. Which I don't know if I should use them or not. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. But for now, they'll stay there for now. Just because, you know, I've got like a month. Yeah, I've got a month to claim those, so it'll be fine. Hey, Wobbuffet, welcome to the stream. How be things, All those filters are fine. Let you see who you have. Let me go to my docs itself, the level up order. So yeah, go ahead and take a gander as to who's available. Current top position is Bedivere. It says you already redeemed. It shows that you redeemed once. You just put, let me see who you have. Yeah, it's showing that you've redeemed it 3 times, but with blank spaces. I don't have any. It has to be a servant I've got. Well, I'm sorry to say, it's got to be somebody that is in my Chaldea. Also, these are very inconsistent with their font size. That's probably my own fault, though. So, all to times and size 18. There we go. Although, I don't like that that one isn't showing all of the thing. So let's try it like... No. She. No. Stop it. Computer. She. No. Of many names. Why is that not... I don't know how I did it for everybody else, but I can't make it so that Consort EU, who has many nicknames, is, That's not proof. That's clearly photoshopped. Very, very clearly photoshopped. And I will say exactly that to them. But yeah, I can't figure out how to fix that. Weird. I'll figure it out later. I don't think there's anything else really worth noting. I will show you that that is photoshopped, Jakester. All that is for sure Photoshop, because you see I don't have those. I have some of those servants, but I don't have level 1s on here. Nope, no way. All 3 for best doctor, Jekyll and Hyde. Okay. I just gotta find Jekyll and Hyde, I suppose. Jekyll and Hyde. I don't have any 3rd support. Yeah, I don't have anything set for the 3rd support tier, because, I don't think it... Would this even actually display? I don't think this would actually display, since I don't have anything. No, you know, that is an incredibly smart thing to do, Jakester. That is an amazingly smart thing to do. I don't know why that never really... I mean, I guess it's the reason it probably hasn't occurred to me is just because I tend to go off of Casecopedia for the event support setups. Yeah, I can rate your sports, Andy. Give me just a minute. I'm just trying to find where Jekyll and Hyde are so I can give them the 3 points. Next is Amazonas, but you don't get... Yep, that's true. But then it is Valentine's, right. Valentine's with, Nintendo Switch-chan. That is right, that is right. There we go. Jekyll and Hyde are now in 2nd position. But that is something I should probably do. Thank you for that bit of advice, Jakester. Thank you kindly. How be things on your end, outside of, you photoshopping, evidence of me having not having level 1s in my support, because I wouldn't, I'm not one of those people that would put level 1 servants in their support list. No way. Ha 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 ha. Nope, that's not me. But, let me find you here, Wobbuffet. You'd probably... There you are. I kind of guessed that you'd be at the top of the sabers with your level 100 Benny. So, so this is your... Okay, so first things first, Wobbuffet. You have the event CEs in your normal setup and not in your event setup. So you're going to want to switch that around real quick. Because, yeah, so you got event CEs in there. So that's something you're going to want to take care of there, Wobbuffet. And then, yeah, put at least some, if you don't have an event CE, just, some kind of CE. Well, in that case, just, are these, yeah, just go ahead and pop the event CEs into there. Here, I'll show you. So, support setup, and set to, so you can set for event or normal on these little tabs down here. So my normal is for set 1, and my event set is set 2. See, it's relatively easy. You're going for Miss Crane as well. Fair enough, fair enough. She seems like a fairly interesting servant, from what I understand, from multiple points of view. From both meta and not. So, I'm still not sure if I'll be rolling for her, just because I will be getting Mysterious Idol X Alter in that event, so it's like, my capacity will be pretty nicely fulfilled from that, but who knows? Who knows? So, as I said, today I'm gonna be doing some interludes. It's not gonna be a super long stream. I'm just gonna get some done. One that I definitely need to do is the Astolfo interlude, because good gracious, I am suffering by not having a frickin' 50% battery on Astolfo. Like, holy cow. There are situations where having a 50% battery on an AoE rider would be so freaking useful, but I don't have it done yet because I've been waiting for Akabara. But you know what? Akabara, in the future you can watch this and you'll see that I did it. I can do Paracelsus as well today. I like to do at least 2 to 3 interludes over the course of a stream. For the most part. Generally go about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours for these sorts of ones. But I'm going to start with Astolfo, then I'll do Paracelsus, and then I will probably end up doing Enkidu as well. Your Astolfo is almost Bond 10. I know a lot of people do like the Astolfo, Have you guys seen this? Have you seen what Misakai has changed its in-game name to? Hey, Draconic, welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things. Have you seen, yeah. It is what it is, I suppose. He can do that. I'm gonna use your Scotty here, by the way, Draconic. Go ahead, ask thy question and let your voice be heard. And then I'll throw my Scotty in, and since this is Astolfo's interlude, we just need to find Astolfo. He's Bond 5. Let's throw Scotty's CE on her. There it is. Astolfo can get the max limit broken case scope. And then it is just those that I'm working on the bonds for. Oh, I did get Aresh's Bond 10 CE here recently, so that was awesome. Who else? will I be able to throw the bond? No, not like this. So I'm gonna have to throw mash inside of lambda. Hey, you know what? Give me just a moment here to start to get this party set up, and then I will prove to you that that screenshot is lies and blasphemy. Clearly somebody photoshopped that image and, you know, is trying to get me in trouble here. But yeah, I will show you. I will show you. Yeah, that screenshot there is lies and blasphemy. Totally lies and blasphemy. I would never put a level 1 in support setup. Never, ever. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying you did it, Jakester, but somebody did. Because I wouldn't be so airheaded as to do something as silly as what you guys are implying. No, how would I know, though? Like, how would I know that you guys were going to be hunting me down or anything? Nobody squealed on you guys or anything. Nobody said anything. It never happened, you know? It never happened. Yahoo, Master. We're going to go on an adventure. Astolfo, where are you going? To France. I thought I'd pay Roland a visit. I don't think Roland is around in 1431. That's okay. All we gotta do is wander around France, and I'm sure he'll get summoned one of these days. You know, for ordinary things, I would say that's not necessarily true. But for Astolfo, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he could just wander around somewhere and cause various members of the Paladins of Charlemagne to be summoned. Because it's Astolfo. Just up and be honest, like Michael Larson when he got caught for hacking a game show. How do you hack a game show? Hold up. How the heck do you hack a game show? Like, can you elaborate on that? Because that sounds stupendously amazing. Now let's go. Hey, don't be so pushy. Here we go. Senpai! By remembering the patterns of the game board before pressing the button. What game show did he hack, out of curiosity? Sorry, I'm lost. Press your luck. I honestly don't recall that show. I'm gonna look it up here in a minute. Master, if you knew this would happen, you should have said something earlier. I guess there's nothing to be done now. Fortunately, I have camping supplies, so I suggest you spend the night in the forest. Yay, camping! Hey, do we have curry? Curry. If you're a servant, you don't need to eat. It's from the 80s, so it looks like I know. True. That is fair, then. By the way, speaking of things that... Okay, not necessarily the 80s. Actually, no. I think it started in the 80s. Who here heard the terrible news that happened yesterday? Did anybody else read about the terrible news that happened yesterday? Yes. Bob Saget, Danny Tanner. I mean, honestly, that sucks so bad. Like, I mean, I didn't watch it when it first came out, because I was, like, an infant when it first ended. Bob Saget, he was a American comedian / actor. His big break, essentially, for the most part, was playing Danny Tanner in the 90s sitcom, early 90s, 8 ladies sitcom Full House, where he pretty much raised 3 girls with the help of his best friends, and he was something, you know? Like I said, I didn't watch Full House when it first came out. I watched it probably when I was, like, in my tweens to early teen years, you know? That's probably when I mainly watched it, but I watched it all the way through. I watched it on reruns because I liked it that much, and, you know, Danny Tanner was an excellent example of how to be a father, you know, and how to deal. And I've said it before, older sitcoms and stuff, older kids shows, that kind of stuff, they dealt with a lot more serious issues and all that stuff. And one of the issues that was dealt with was the fact that, you know, his wife died, leaving him with 3 daughters to pretty much raise almost on his own. And it was just, he was very much a father figure to a lot of people. Like, I have my dad, and he's an amazing dad, you know? But, like, seeing Danny Tanner's work, it was, like, so weird. Like, getting that different perspective of how to raise 3... I mean, sure, he had his friends, but, like, it was just raising and dealing with that kind of situation, you know? And all the twists and turns that came about of it. But, he passed away just yesterday. Cause of death is unknown from what I understand. Yep, right after Betty White's passing. I think he's the first major death of 2022, which is just horrendous. But, like... no, I didn't know that. But, I mean, it is obviously older, and a lot of the stuff is dated. But it's a very, like, good sitcom. A good older sitcom. Like, I know a lot of sitcoms sort of, I guess, phase... I'm trying to think of the right word here. I know a lot of sitcoms sort of, they sort of fall on bad taste, I guess, would be the best way to put it, as time goes. But, yeah. I mean, it's not really something you probably would have watched as a kid, because like I said, I'm pretty sure Full House ended in, like, 92 or 95. It was already done and over with by the time I started watching. And again, I was, like, early teens to tween years when I started watching it. So, like, I started watching it 10 years after it finished, for the most part. And it was only because it was one of those summers where, you know, don't really have much to do, don't really have any new books to read, no video games to play, staying up late, and just watching Nickelodeon. And hey, the show comes on afterwards, and, you know, current watch list is finish JoJo and then start Arcane. Good on you for starting out Arcane. It is a very good show, and I do need to start JoJo's myself. And I did hear that about Fuller House as well, that it wasn't as good. And, you know, I kind of wonder if it's even... like, I don't know if it was going to continue for another season, but I'm kind of wondering if it will continue, even if it was going to now. And if it does, then what kind of impact that kind of thing is going to have. Thank you, Master. Then make mine an extra large curry. Astolfo, you are a glutton. More. There you go, Astolfo. Thanks. I think you're spoiling Astolfo too much, senpai. I will spoil you when I get back, Mash. Mash gets all the spoiling. Me? Oh, no, you mustn't. But if you insist, I shall gratefully. Master, more. Mash is fine with being spoiled. Good to know. Very, very good to know. Again. Then I guess you wait for the many anime you're waiting on. Yeah. I mean, while JoJo's is on my watch list, another anime that I kind of, want to watch, and I mean, I guess it could, I think it's technically might be a somewhat romance, but J6, and I guess anybody in chat, have you watched Komi-san Can't Communicate? Because I've heard a lot of good things about that one, and I kind of, you know, I kind of want to give it a shot. Just because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I don't know. Hey, lad, I'm stuffed. Master, you're out of emergency rations. You'll need to purchase food in town tomorrow. Okay, then. I'm going to sleep to pray for tomorrow. Good night. I wish I could fall asleep as fast as this awful kid. That was fast, Master. Astolfo just fell asleep in the middle of a sentence. Yeah, some kids act just like that. Is that true? I've never met any children like that in Chaldea. Oh, but I remembered something. It was when I first met you, Senpai. Oh, we're not... I thought we were going to flash back to all the way at the beginning where, you know, MASH found us asleep in the middle of a corridor, and then we fell asleep in the middle of a lecture from... I think... Wasn't it? No, it was old. It was Olga. Yeah, I think that's her name because she's in the case files anime stuff. It's Olga who like is lecturing everybody and she's pissed off that we fell asleep, so she sends us to our room saying we're not gonna be a part of the first mission, and then we end up being the only ones to survive the first mission, along with MASH, of course. But she almost didn't survive making it to there, so. It's very popular. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Komi-san, so I'm thinking of giving it a shot. What a refreshing morning, huh? What's wrong? Nothing, I just didn't get enough sleep. It's okay. It shouldn't affect us in combat. Master, you look sleepy too. Well, let's head off. Astolfo, you are a bundle of chaos and energy. Where could Roland be? In conditions like this, I sincerely doubt a servant could be easily summoned. I guess so. Oh boy. Well, I will, I'll freely admit, I don't know enough about Astolfo's relationships outside of the fact that he's stolen stuff from various knights of or various paladins of Charlemagne. I know Astolfo literally slept his way around the continent, but, you know, given the fact that I know that historically itself, Astolfo slept with a whole lot of women, I'm going with the first one. Roland? That's a riot. That guy, he's no good, master. He's good looking, but he's bad inside. No, that's not the word. He's not bad on the inside. To put it in terms, he's disappointing. Wow, Astolfo just laughed it off. Your friend is a bit sus. Why do you say that? And why do you say that you win, J6? Remember how good someone looks? You still kind of judge them if they ran around town naked, right? Yes. Roland does that, happily even, and it's practically a hobby. Are all of the... Okay, so... The Knights of the Round Table have their own eccentricities. The Twitter key released something. What do you mean? The official Twitter key. But, as I said, the Knights of the Round Table all have their eccentricities, but, I think the Paladins of Charlemagne are definitely crazier than the Knights of the Round Table. And we only have really met 3 of them. Astolfo, Bradamante, and Charlemagne himself. Charlemagne's got the whole, his older self is kind of evil. Astolfo is Astolfo. Bradamante is a Merlin fangirl. And now we're finding out Roland is an exhibitionist. Just the kind of guy he is, so probably not really lover material, you know? And so, yeah. It's true, according to his legends, Roland stripped his clothes off, mad with grief. But I didn't think he really ran around. Yep, that's because after he'd get naked every chance to get, said he got hooked on it. Hooked! Hooked, huh? Did he have a mental breakdown? Anyway, let's go look for some enemies. My Astolfo sense is telling me that fort looks suspicious. Astolfo's always so pushy. But if Roland never joined us, I feel he would be a great asset. Let's do our best to find him. Yep, he'd for sure be dependable. You've got the Astolfo guarantee on that. Other stuff, not so much. Foe! It seems like Foe is also concerned, or at least that's what I'm getting from that response. By the way, I'm curious about something. Hey, Mash. Yes, what is it? Arioki seeing naked... Never seen one Astolfo, back off. Yes, it'll be fine. I have a little knowledge about those things. Be fine. I'll be ready as long as you let me mentally prepare. I'll be totally fine. Okay, so this is still early game Mashu, very clearly. Oh, good. Please, rest assured somewhat. Master, I'm betting Mash will scream. What about you? Yeah, there's nothing to bet on. Okay, cool. I will check that out after stream, Draconic. I'll be fine, totally. I'll definitely probably be okay. But a few days ago when we were driving, I needed to go to the bathroom, so we went to the river path and people go and do some non-PG stuff. When I came back, he told me to remove my clothes and stuff. He told me to remove my clothes. Yesterday I was at the B-Day party, he didn't attend, and during till everyone was kissing, and he told me if he went, he would kiss, and after I told him to go to the bathroom again, he told me we want to go together now. You're scared. You want to buy a gun. We arrived. Hey, you guys there? What? You're looking kind of tired. Everything okay? That's complicated. The old man is considering quitting the soldiering life and going home. Really? Then good work. Hey, by the way, did you see any naked handsome guy ringing around? Naked handsome guy. Yep. A guy with a bright smile but looks a bit dumb, but at the same is stupid strong. That handsome guy? Yep, that's the one. We're looking for him. I see. You're looking for him? I see. I see. Hey, everyone. Some friends of that naked jackass are here. Get him. Why? No questions asked. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm not exactly having to anger these men so much. What does Roland do? Anyway, Astolfo, we need to try and calm them down. I know. I'll give them what for. That'll calm them right down. Astolfo, punch. Oh, I can't argue with that. Anyway, please start with the flat of the blade, Master. So I can see two possibilities here, Wobbuffet. Either he's messing with you, or the very obvious second thing is what is going on, where he might have feelings for you. So it's either one or the other, messing with you or feelings, you know. I can't really give too much more advice beyond that, though. Where did you get that Mashu emote, J6? Where is that Mashu from? Also, I need to commission more emotes. Astolfo punch. It's a sub one. Dang it. That's kind of annoying. Why do some good emotes need to be locked behind subscription paywalls? But yeah, I need to remember to commission emotes. I don't recognize that person, Wobbuffet, I will admit. I do not recognize them. Alright, Astolfo, time to smash some more foes. With nowhere near as effectiveness. Fair. Oh, by the way, I do have a question I've been thinking about, and I kind of want to ask. But let's say that I get Pokemon Legends of Arceus on release day. Who here would stop by if I were to do a stream at, say, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? Or very early in the morning? Because, you know, it is Friday the 28th of January is when it drops. And I'm kind of debating taking off of work that day, because Fridays are always half days. And at the present moment, we have one patient on the schedule. Early as in 1 o'clock-ish in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, roughly. Yeah, around there. I mean, I plan on probably going for a few hours at the very least, so, you know, I could very well still be live come around noon, Wobbuffet. I could very well still be live around noon. It all depends if I get enough sleep beforehand to have the energy to go, you know? Because if I do this, I plan on probably getting off of work. I get off of work at around 5, maybe eating a little bit of dinner, and then pretty much sleeping until like 11:30 or so. So I'd get 6 hours of sleep before then, and that should be enough to energize me to go to get the game, you know? Yeah, I will let you know beforehand if I make any decisions. Because, I mean, let me get to the battle section and then I'll continue talking. Why you curse you for that nakedness? Ugh. I worked a good sweat. That was a cold sweat. The first guy is, yeah, this guy. Hey, are you okay? Yeah. Who the hell are you guys, and why are you so strong? So tell me, Roland, I mean the naked guy. Do you know where he is? He ran wild in that fort and then disappeared. All he wanted to do was put clothes on him. That is, I can only say I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to do any harm. Need to find him, Astolfo. Oh, and when he jumped up, he pressed his crotch onto my face. I'm scarred. Forever. Hey, you gotta say stuff like that earlier. I put my face right next to yours. Terrible. Oh, man. This poor soldier, man. Poor soldier. And the more I know, thanks, sorry. Hey, it's no issue, Wildfet. It's no issue. Like I said, I'll talk a bit more about it when the time comes. Don't cry, now I'm getting sad too. Let's go home, you know, forget about Roland. No, if Roland is out there running amok, then that's a problem we need to fix. Let's at least resolve this problem. Yeah, I'll do my best, so please don't abandon me, Master. Can I please abandon you, Astolfo? I haven't heard any screams yet. I'm worried about how these citizens have 1,000-yard stare. They all look like they saw something no one should ever see. I'm sure it's just a demon king or something. Probably. Let's ask around. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so I doubt they're going to... Okay. Honestly, like, this is one of the most explicit things FGO has done. I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the most explicit interludes that FGO has done. Hey, soldier. Mind answering questions? See a naked guy running around the streets here? Naked guy. This road straight. Go. I lead way. Follow me. Really? Yeah, a clue. Let's go, Master. Aren't you least bit special about what that man said? Wait, just a moment. Oh, please don't scar me. Hey, soldier, where's the naked guy? You friends that guy. No, that's not. Technically I am. Foe? Foe? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. It just slipped out, Foe. I'm sorry. This crutch must not ignore. Oh, they're attacking. What the heck? We were tricked. Not tricked, really. I knew they would attack. Of course they would. But, so the reason I want to do Legends of Arceus, like, as soon as I get it, is kind of just because of how different it is compared to an ordinary Pokemon game. I'm not following the rumors and leaks 100% all the way through, but from the sounds of it, there's a possibility of 2 different difficulty modes, a la Breath of the Wild. It's more of an it's not turn-based combat, it's like real-time combat, almost. You have to literally catch all the Pokemon in order to get a chance to catch Arceus. It's open world, it's just like, there's so much that could be discovered if you're one of the first few to discover it and possibly be credited for discovering, you know? And, I mean, I know the odds are kind of slim, but, like, being part of that initial wave of people experiencing it for the first time. It also will kind of make me go back to the days of when Dark Souls was freshly released over here in America. Like, before it became this huge, amazing series, there was Demon Souls, which got a little popular, and then that brought Dark Souls over, and, like, I remember playing it in the first days of it ever coming out, and nobody was certain how to find the Dragon Covenant, so it was like a mad search, because we knew based on data mining that there is a Dragon Covenant somewhere in the game, but, like, nobody knew where exactly it was, and just being part of that search, part of that thrill, was just something that I honestly haven't experienced in a while. And I kind of want to be a part of that experience with Legends of Arceus. But the thing is, with games being as big as they are now, most things are found out relatively quickly, also because of data miners. So if I can, you know, maybe find something that would reignite that thrill, you know? That's kind of why I want to do it at midnight release stream. But as for your thing, Wowvet, with the whole Genshin thing, like I said, it wouldn't be something that is happening soon, because my docket is kind of full at the moment. I've got to finish Brilliant Diamond and Shining. I got to finish Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke before Legends of Arceus comes out. Legends of Arceus is going to take priority for a little while, excluding FGO-based content, of course. But Legends of Arceus will take priority for a while. Maybe it won't take that long to do, but I'm kind of doubtful of that. And then February comes along. Elden Ring is dropping in February. And then... No, it's not this Friday. It's the last Friday of the month. The last Friday of the month. But Elden Ring is dropping in February. And I'm going to want to be a part of that train. On board that train as well. And then March is going to be the friggin' Olympus event. So it's like... Even my talk with J6 with regards to, you know, doing a proper server, like a, not proper server, a quest-based server for Minecraft, that's probably not going to happen until at least April, just because of how busy / big the releases coming out are, you know? Because FGO will always be a priority for me as far as Twitch streaming goes, but, like, Pokemon has been a part of my life since I was in kindergarten, and the Soulsborne games, you know, they're an amazing game series that I throw a lot of support behind, so, of course, I'm going to want to go through the latest installments. So it's like, I kind of want to put those on a higher pedestal, you know? But, like, come April, things should be a little bit freer. Plus, Wobbuffet, I'm pretty sure you're still in school right now, are you not? I'm pretty sure you're still in school, so, like, at the very least, come April, that's sort of getting towards the end of the year for you, so I'm imagining things will get a little bit easier. Heck, I'm guessing you're on... So, I know... I'm not going to say out loud, but you have said how old you were before. I'm guessing that you're going to be looking at going to university soon? Yes, you're looking to go to university or whatever the higher level of education is called where you live. We beat them. They're so pale I thought they were zombies. They seem to be that way because of those dead fish eyes of theirs. So what the heck was he? What did he do to you guys? I scolded him because he was naked. Then he got violent. He even climbed on a 200-year-old statue on our town saint and mounted his head. And then he shouted, "I'm the king of the world!" Then the rest was all a mess. Then he ran off, laughing. The kids cried. The woman blushed but stared. I'm starting to get real tired of living a proper life. I mean, you know, we can start discussion about it come April then, and then maybe come May we can put it into action, you know? A collaborative series. Maybe even, like, try and figure... I don't know. Gacha Games character style. I was going to say maybe try and Soul Link, but I don't really think that would work out too much. So, yeah. maybe May. Like, maybe around May time. And J6, like I said, maybe around April would be server. But, give me just a moment here. Please get all of yourself. It's okay. Please live a proper life. You think so? I feel like an illusion and hallucination at the same time. See, there's a little girl up ahead. Oh, so it was an illusion. Oh, come on, a little hallucination now and then is no big deal. People get to keep on having fun after they lose their sense of reason, too. I have something to say on that, Astolfo. But first I'm going to address you, J6. So, a soul link is something that is, technically, yes. So, the idea of a soul link, J6, is that it is two people playing Pokemon game at the same time, except their teams are linked. Essentially, you both pick your starter Pokemon. However, that starter Pokemon is your starter Pokemon, and it's a Nuzlocke. So, if one person's starter Pokemon dies, then the other person's starter Pokemon dies. And that goes for each route. Like, Route 1, one player catches a Starly, whereas the other catches a Bidoof. Those Pokemon, if they're on a team, then their person have that on their team. So they're essentially linked intrinsically. Yeah, randomized. I honestly don't know how to randomize Sword and Shield. You'd probably have to use an emulator for that, but Misukai got Mothman last night. Wow. Wait, hold up, Draconic, hold up. Misukai got the Mothman and then burned him. Why did he... Out of curiosity, why did he burn him? Out of curiosity. But, Astolfo is saying a true fact there. Hallucinations every now and then, might be fine. Like, I know I certainly have the occasional, like, out of the corner of my eye, I think I see something move, but nothing's actually there. In the reflection of a screen, I can swear I, like, see a shadow move behind me, but when I look, nothing's there. That kind of stuff is no big deal, Those sorts of things are no big deal. And sure, there was the one time that, when I was younger, that, I woke up in the middle of the night and saw a shadowy figure looming over my bed, and I screamed, and it actually turned out to be my mother coming to check on me. But, the occasional visual... And there's also the time when I was a child, when I put my tooth under my bed for a tooth fairy, and I woke up in the middle of the night and thought that I had gotten a golden dollar bill, so I played with it a bit, and then went back to sleep, only to find that there's no gold dollar bill, and that, I was actually just playing with my tooth through the night. That kind of stuff happens, Hallucinations, they're a common thing. I have no comment on that, J6, because don't want to be, banned there. You just leading to stop this rampage. That's all we need to stop the perf. I mean, Relland. Got it? Wait a minute, I thought the plan was to get him to join us. Oh well. That's not good. Yes, because, okay, so, I don't know, does Canada have the Tooth Fairy? Is the Tooth Fairy an American thing, actually? I honestly never really thought I'd have to ask this, but, okay, so you do have the Tooth Fairy. So, when I was a kid, the Tooth Fairy left for me golden dollar bills. Like, a coin that is worth $1 and it's coloration of gold, whatever. So, I remember losing one of my teeth, putting it under my bed in an envelope, because that's what, we did when I was young. And I remember waking up in the middle of the night, and for some reason, I thought my tooth was the golden dollar bill. And it was only later on that I was informed that that tooth never got saved because it was never underneath. But Wobbuffet, a soul link isn't actually something where you actually link together up. Essentially, you both have to be streaming at the same time, and it's sort of just like an honor system, you know? That's all it is, Wobbuffet. It's not something where you actually link your accounts together. He came through the city, but where could he have gone? Oh, footprints. I'll analyze them. The print isn't from a shoe, it's from a barefoot. There's only one person crazy enough to walk a wasteland barefoot. Roland, okay, let's get to tracking. I feel like we're playing a game of Boy Scouts. If Geronimo was here, he'd give us some big fancy lecture about trekking in the land or something. Of course, then I'd forget about it a minute later. Only Astolfo. The footprints continue this way. This way, this way. He climbed a tree, stole a bird egg, ate it. Ouch, I won't steal, okay? Afterward, he wasn't satisfied with just one egg. He wandered around, fought a wyvern, then ate it. He fought and ate a wyvern. Essentially, you need to be able to hook your Switch up to a TV, and then... Or you need to be able to hook your Switch up to a TV, and then also hook a computer up to a TV, so that you can use a program to screen share your Nintendo Switch's screen onto your computer. At least that's how I do it. Only play fan games when it comes to Pokemon now, because I find the normal ones a bit boring. Well, who knows? Maybe you'll find Legends of Arceus more interesting, J6. Maybe you will find Legends of Arceus more interesting. He ate it. Raw, too. Raw? And then afterward, he got food poisoning from eating the raw wyvern and threw up right here. Master, this is not encouraging. I feel like he's going to scar us. I mean, I'm not saying to for it, but, like, it might be interesting in that maybe you might want to get it at a later point, J6. Oh, Master's getting discouraged too. A little more. Let's do just a little bit more. So, then he stopped. Then he stepped all on his own vomit. Then he staggered along. And then he went to sleep, sulking. Just a bit. Hey, do you think it feels nice sleeping naked on the ground like that? This is like a strange geoglyph, isn't it? But then a wild horse came rushing toward him from the side. And it kicked Roland's back. Oh, his mouth is bleeding a little bit. I think I just crashed. Yep, I just crashed. Okay. So we crashed. Now we must reconnect. So I shall drink. Am I back? No, I'm still attempting to reconnect. Am I back? I think I'm back. Alright. Excellent. And just getting a reflector to hook back up. There we go. Yeah. Internet died very briefly there. Randomly. Hopefully it doesn't do it every hour on the hour. But, yep. We should be back. Streamlabs says we're back. Can you hear me? I'm hoping you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. And I don't do that as often as I... Well, no, I do still do pretty often. But regardless. There we go. Newer Pokemon games are more and more easy now. Yeah, that is fully understandable. Have you seen any of the gameplay trailers for Legends of Arceus, though, J6? Out of curiosity. I had no more energy to comment on this, Master. I leave the rest to you. You're supposed to be the straight man. But... And then Roland stood up. He called for the horse's owner. And then he got into an argument. Roland was so angry. He choked the owner and tossed him under this tree. Oh, irrational. He had another victim. And then Roland mounted the horse. Everything was going fine for a while. But then he realized that riding a horse naked and bareback causes various areas to start hurting, and he dismounted. Months ago, so you don't remember. Okay, so a lot of stuff has been coming out for it. Like I said, it is going to be an open world game a la Breath of the Wild, and you can literally wander everywhere. There is, at one point, we see a Garchomp attack the trainer. It has been confirmed that the Garchomp that attacks you is level 85. It's not turn-based combat anymore. It's, you know, you yourself have to evade the Pokemon attacks as well as your Pokemon evading the attacks. It's just, it's a lot more action-paced. Yes, it's more realistic, essentially. Let me see if I can't really quickly. So, plus we have been getting some, excuse me, spoilers for the Pokemon. For example, actually, Wobbuffet and J6. Of the 3 Pokemon, who is your favorite? Cyndaquil, Rowlet, or Oshawott? Of those 3, who is your favorite of them? Those 3 Pokemon, which one is your favorite? Okay. Wobbuffet, do you have any opinion on this? They are all your favorite of their respective generation. Well, so here's a gameplay trailer, I believe. Yep, a 6-minute gameplay trailer, J6. But, so those 3 are the starters for Legends of Arceus. All 3 of those are the starters. You can, it has been confirmed, you can also catch them in the wild. And they have brand new evolution lines. Cyndaquil, for example, will have a Fire Ghost final form. Rowlet, I believe, is going to have a Grass Fighting. And Oshawott is... Hang on. Oshawott, I don't remember the typing Oshawott was rumored to be getting. Yeah, I don't remember the typing Oshawott's going to be getting. But those 3 are the confirmed starters, Oshawott, Cyndaquil, and Rowlet. I know for certain that it will be a Ghost Fire Typhlosion. But I'm not sure of the other 2. I want to say that Rowlet is going to be a Grass Fighting. I want to say. But I can't recall. Let me see. Okay, new Hisuian variant forms. There's also various other Hisuian forms that have been confirmed. Voltorb, for example, is a grass type in this. Just a lot of stuff. But the gameplay trailer shows a lot of what to expect. It's going to be resource intensive. It's going to be a blast, and I'm very much looking forward to it. This really does hurt. Why not try it yourself? Naked. Absolutely not. A shame. By the way, Mr. Horse, do you know where the naked guy who rode you went? Yep, old Japan style. Also, Astolfo. Well, I do agree that it is a shame that MASH will not do that. You would never be able to see it, Astolfo. Never. I can look into it, yes, Wobbuffet. He said, follow me. So we're finally gonna meet him. My body's trembling. Put simply, no, you cannot stream on the Nintendo Switch Lite. You would essentially need to use a external camera. Wow, Fett. There he is. I finally found you, Roland. Master, I'm starting to get embarrassed. It's not fine. Oh, you are. Are you by chance Astolfo? Oh, clothes. He's wearing clothes. I'm so relieved. I am too, Mash. I am very much relieved as well. But, I'm honestly surprised he has a sprite. When did this interlude come out? Renika probably wouldn't have recognized your face. That cheerfully dumb child. You really are, Astolfo. Yeah, when did this interlude come out? Hey, it's been a while. How have you been? Well, let me introduce you. This is my master. I've heard much about you from Astolfo. And this is Master's other servant. She's a navigator for us for now. Her name's Mash. Miss Scarlet, I serve as a navigator for Master Chaldea. Pleased to meet you. Master's looking at me. He's really staring. Be patient, Mash. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. You said your name is Mash Scarlet. Yes. What a beautiful name. Fitting for someone as... He's a dead man. Thank you very much. The moon out tonight is beautiful. What was that? Dead man talking? Not sure if those were romantic words, or I really have no experience with that. Roland's waiting for a response. He's even prostrating himself. I'm not encouraging this. I am not encouraging this. I'm not encouraging Mash flirting with him. I'm very sorry, but men who like to be naked are not really my... Good. Thank you, Mash. Thank you for turning him down. Oh, sit up. Hey, don't get his shirt just because you got rejected by a girl. Yeah, I don't care. I would smush him. I would crush him. I would destroy him. Well, people fall for me all the time, so I've never been rejected. Wow. Astolfo's never been rejected, huh? I mean, I guess he has slept with hundreds of women, so who's surprised? If that's how it is, then let's all die together. Together! Together? Yes, this would be like Romeo and Juliet. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? Wrong roll. No, you can hand me my Juliet, Mr. Romeo. Ah! Now he loses his sprite because he doesn't have battle animations. He's not Roland. To be clear, he's just letting your emotions. Roland left behind. Remnant. Anyway, he's a fake. That's such a relief. So we're not gonna have to fight, huh? Well, if he's a fake, it can't be helped. No boo. Okay, Master, I'm gonna wish for Mesh's sake. Yes, it's gonna regret ever being born. I'm gonna put out all the stops. Come on, Hippogriff. The Master's cheering you on. Let's give it our all. I'm counting on you, Master. You want to see that fight? That way he would cut you in a million pieces? Oh, please. He wouldn't be able to. After all, I'm not a human, Wobbuffet. I'm not a human. And he's apparently just a ghost. Because that's the default for, we have this servant's picture, but no battle sprites or animations, so they're just a ghost. Because that makes sense, I suppose. Okay, Astolfo, please destroy your friend. Welcome back, J6. Welcome back. Oh, by the way, there's nothing about evolution of the 3 stars in the vid. Yeah, they don't. So the evolutions we know because of a confirmed Poke leaker, somebody that works for Nintendo, that has been dropping hints throughout the whole process. Like, we know a lot of details because of that, essentially. We know that they have different Hisuian forms. It was heavily speculated that they would, but we have it confirmed. We also know a few other Pokemon that have Hisuian variants as well, like the Gumi line has a Hisuian variant, Quillfish has a Hisuian evolution. There's others, I just can't recall them. Yeah, there's others, but I just can't recall. But, alright, that's what I was going to say, but, by the way, J6, and I guess Wobbuffet, if either of you know what section of Olympus it will be that, we fight Zeus, please let me know. Because I made a promise to a slot machine of Kronos that I would destroy Zeus completely and utterly in this upcoming Lost Belt. And in exchange, the Kronos slot machine will pay me a hand pay. Yes, that is what that slot machine and I agreed upon. Hey, me Sky, welcome to the stream. How be things? Why do you think you need to kill Draconic? Regret, nothing but regrets. Roland? At least before I die, I wanted to expose everything. Even those evil ghosts saying that's your last rush? That's why Roland's hilarious. I bet even our king would laugh himself silly if he saw you. My king, you mean? Charlemagne, of course. Now that I think about it, I wonder why he hasn't been summoned yet either. You, Roland the king. One day I'd like to fight alongside them. Okay, anyway, we saw Roland, kinda. And once he gets summoned properly, we can see him again. But my self-senses tells me that if we meet, it'll be a really dumb situation. Sorry for the house semester. Now let's go home. You have your reasons for burning Mothman, like how you burned both Vlad and Arjuna. Okay, so I could understand burning Arjuna as long as it's Arjuna Alter. The other Arjuna, you know, I don't like him, but he's not a hated one. But why did you burn? I'm honestly curious as to why you burned the Mothman. But finally, we have Astolfo's NP battery skill. Let's check his profile as well, see what's new. Since Astolfo doesn't have a specific wish for the Grail, everything depends on if their master is likable or not. Regardless of gender, Astolfo will follow loved ones to the bitter end. Chapter 21 will be the Zeus fight. Alright, so I've got to remember that come Chapter 21, when Olympus drops, that I will be sure to drag the fight out long as possible to make Zeus suffer, or I will restart the fight a couple times as soon as I kill Zeus to make him suffer as much as possible. Because I promised a Kronos slot machine that I would make Zeus suffer. And I keep my promises. I will use your servants, I will. But, you'll never burn Arjuna Alter. Archer Arjuna is an insta-burn. And, it's a slot machine featuring Kronos. Yes, exactly. Kronos is Zeus's dad, who Zeus either killed or enslaved, or it depends on the telling. But yeah, suffice to say, Kronos has it out for Zeus. So I'm gonna help a slot machine version of Kronos get revenge on a mobile gacha game version of Zeus in order for the slot machine version of Kronos to give me some money. Because, you know, it works talking to slot machines. It works. Like, occasionally I'll hum the melody to a song that I like, and the slot machine will pay out. So that clearly means the slot machine likes that song too. You know, very clearly that means the slot machine likes that song too. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that doing this will avenge Kronos in some mean way, shape, or form, and lead to his slot machine giving me a lot of money. That makes total logical sense. By the way, Misakai, curiosity, curious minds wish to know, aka my mind wishes to know. Where are you? So Misakai, can you explain why? Out of curiosity, can you explain why you renamed yourself that? I found him. And I would like to know why he... Like, I'm just curious. I'm curious as to why... Like... Did you lose a bet and had to rename it? Because... I'm pretty sure that... Actually, no. You could have at the very least used E's instead of 3. You know. You could have used the E instead of 3. So the fact that you used 3 instead of E tells me that something is going on. So why did you rename yourself that? Because, like, I mean, I can believe it. I know that you like Tamamo. And, you know, depending on the Tamamo, I like her too. Probably not as much as you, mind you. Definitely not as much as you. But I do like Tamamo. Alright, so... Okay, so Wobbuffet, I literally cannot use your support servant for this first one. So, for now, it is locking me into story support, so I cannot use your servant at the moment. If it lets me, I will, though. If it lets me, I will. For now, though, rearrange things here. Paracelsus. Caster, is he... Where is he? He must be Bod 5. Yep, there he is. So there's Paracelsus. He is a AoE, so then we will go ahead and throw a waiver in. With this. There we go. Alright. You know what? I can probably also switch over to Golden Sumo. There we go. This should be fine. I don't know who Twiggy is, TBH, so... And yep, that is essentially the story of Kronos and Zeus. J6. That is why I shall finish what Kronos started and kill his son in a gacha game so that his slot machine version will give me money. Because I can't really destroy the slot machine version of Zeus, because that will probably lead to me getting arrested, you know, and I don't think you can stream from jail. I don't think so. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Foe yesterday, ally today, huh? Romani! Feels so bizarre, you know? He was one of the masterminds behind the pet project Demonic Fog, but now he's one of our allies. Some miracle of the heroic spirit summoning system, I suppose. Romani! But I admit, I was startled when he said that he wanted to go to the London of that era. That's understandable. I attempted to commit a vile crime against the world and its people. I've been running J6 attorney, Annie and you and JS. And Star Pack for my friend, our mutual friends, Misakai stream. Ah. It's a shame that he only got a single, you know, GSSR spin. It's very rare to get more than 2. Or more than 1. Very, very rare. But that's a good meme. That is a very, very good meme. But I mean, Okitan's a good one. Okitan is a good one. So, you know, if he had to get one, I'm glad he got Okitan. It's logical for you to doubt me. However, I truly do not wish for the human world to be destroyed. Thus, I sympathize with your goal and objectives. Now, I believe it's possible to save all my beloved children. My former self running that project may have laughed in contempt at such a notion. But now that I've entered into a contract with Soul, I have faith once again in the people, in the world, in the existence of allies of justice capable of fighting evil. Allies of justice? That is none other than you. You have defeated me as I reached out to the project at the end of despair. Allow me to say the following with the deepest gratitude. Thank you. I beg you to show me your power once more. Depends on the situation, Mr. Paracelsus. You mentioned unusual changes occurring in London as it corrects itself. This is what you claim. No, he only got 1. He only got Okitan. Yes. What do you mean by unusual changes? The demonic fog is gradually dissipating. As the year is corrected, London should return to normal without having to wait for the demonic fog to clear up. And yet, you seem to be agitated. Why is that? He senses something. To Max's query, all you can say is this: yes and no. It's true I sense some kind of connection, but I also know that there's something in this place. Namely, never mind, let us speak later. Something remaining of the demonic frog approaches. He's right, multiple magical energy readings detected in the fog. They're likely automatas. They're bursting with magical energy, so be careful. Where did Senpai give us orders? Destroy the enemy. Is Master preparing for battle? Marbles. I have no idea how we would do marbles on stream, Wobbuffet. I'm going to be completely and totally honest. I have no idea how we would even do marbles. We have enough. We could probably get multiple NPs from Paracelsus here. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Philosopher's Stone as well for NP gain. A Nun Avenger. I don't think any of the Avengers are nuns, Wobbuffet. I can check to be sure, but I don't think any of them are a nun, though. In fact, I don't... No, there isn't... Is Karen a nun? Hang on, I can't recall, but is Karen, as in Kirei's daughter, considered a nun? I honestly cannot remember if she is considered a nun or not. Well, regardless, she's not an Avenger, so... Yeah, I don't see any nuns amongst these Avengers. I mean, maybe Mysterious Ranmaru X is a nun and I don't know it, but I'm not seeing any nuns. Doot. You said a nun Avenger, though. And I know Karen isn't a nun. I don't remember what class she is. Give me just a moment, I can find out, though. Karen. Amor. Is she a ruler? She is a ruler. Okay. Which makes sense because the opposite of the angriest mango. Gotta remember, angry mango is an angry mango. And they are opposites that attract to each other, because that's a weird ship that, you know, I honestly was unaware of until Karen was announced, and then, you know, I jumped on board that ship, because, you know, canonical ships are nice. I ship characters that canonically get with each other. You know? And, or at the very least, canonically like each other. And, you know, Angry Mango and Karen apparently like each other, so why not? I'd rather you not torture me, personally, Wobbuffet. Personally, I'd rather you not torture me. You ship Shelter X Kyo. A very interesting ship, I suppose. I don't think they ever interacted in the story, though. Like, I mean, very clearly in the counterfeit heroic spirits thing, Jolter tried to make herself into a harem protagonist with, you know, the harem that she had amassed, but, you know, she very clearly failed and then just got amassed into our harem. So her harem protagonist was like rank B or rank A, whereas our harem protagonist rank is clearly EX. Also, it's not going to let me use your servants here, Wobbuffet. I am sorry. She has lines for Kyo, but not Liz. Okay, so it's going to be weird, but because of the Rio comics, I kind of ship Liz and Kyo together. You know, because of the Rio comics, I kind of ship those two together because it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Oh, in a way. It kind of makes a little bit of sense in a way. And in combat, all enemies destroyed. Very impressive, Master. Let us be off then. I must show you firsthand what I know. There's an underground space under the southern tip of Regent's Park. It's part of the underground facility for the Mages Association, or rather, for the Clock Tower. You could say it's one of the quarantine areas. There's something here that has been sealed. Pretty easy shots at making fun of Liz's seeking for Jolter that Jolter does not take. I'm going to look up actually what Jolter's lines are for Kyo. Because I'm curious. Dialogue. Something. Stuff like dangerous magical tomes, mystic codes, and catalysts. Yes. Magical tomes, that is basically what I'm referring to. In particular, there's one tome that was used to seal a powerful evil that almost manifested itself in this world. That tome, along with many other magical books, was very carefully sealed with powerful spells. Even the spread of the demonic fog could not weaken the seals placed upon those tomes. But like other dangerous things that were also sealed, however, I believe those seals have been broken, correct? Yes. And your reasoning for this? Yes, Senpai, I'm also bothered by his self-assurance. It's simple. He broke him. The reason is that if I exist in this London and continue to pursue my designs, I will break the seals without fail. What? Does that mean you're going to break the seals now? Foe! No, I'm not the one who will break the seals. It'll be the one who's still here. To be more precise, the me from here. This voice I've detected a new servant. Show yourself, loather and mourner of evil and yet is evil himself. You who would crush all life within his very hands that would hold your dear children, you abomination. I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast discovered a new vow. Thy vow shall be the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. Thou hast awakened to the secret of the... Thou hast awakened to the moon persona. I don't know. I was just going off there. Paracelsus von Hohenheim, the consort of evil. Oh dear, what an unfriendly way to address yourself. There are two. How easy it is to confuse you, but I shall speak only the truth. We are both real. I am thou. Thou art I. A certain Paracelsus beside you, whom you dully summoned and made contact with. Not as old as the I am thou, thou art I line. I'm pretty sure that dates back to even Persona 3. Yeah, I am thou, thou art I. Dates back to possibly even Persona... Okay, yeah, Persona 3. It dates all the way back to Persona 3 Portable, which was released in... 2009. So yeah, it is more commonly established with the Persona series. And I, born of servant Paracelsus' magical energy that returned to the fog when you defeated him. Both share the name von Hohenheim. Both are real. Admittedly, my existence is somewhat unstable, for the Holy Grail is already gone. Materialization while lacking ways to summon heroic spirits. He seems to be right. Observational results show that his magical energy is very weak. The demonic fog has given birth to a final heroic spirit. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm in a hurry. In a hurry to destroy this era. At this rate, this era will be completely restored. If so, I cannot destroy it with my own hands. My existence will likely disappear, however, I can't let that happen. I have accepted the destruction of humanity as fate. One cannot stop it. Thus, I have no choice but to go through with this. What? That's because your response, there's something behind him. It seems the seal has been broken. It seems my other self is quite efficient. And how do you repair the seal? We must make haste. We must destroy it before it fully activates. If what is sealed materializes, the sixth imaginary factor, no. We must destroy it, along with my other self bearing the way. Senpai, let's do the smash. Yes, Master, preparing for and entering battle immediately. Ship DD Dark with Siegfried. You know, as far as pairs go for the FGO community, definitely support the canonical pairs of Bryn Sigurd, Jean Sieg, Amakusa, and Semirami's Caesar and Cleopatra. Let's see, who else are the official ships? Kintoki Shuten. Definitely support that one. Karen Angry Mango. Base Artoria with Shiro. Definitely support that one. I guess also support Shiro with Rin and Sakura as well, because I can't really be hypocritical there. Who else? Liz and Kyo I ship. Scotty Maeve, there's something there, you know. There's something there. Maybe Fan Comics got to me, but Scotty with Maeve is something. Trying to think of who else. Maybe Achilles Adelante, you know. Maybe those two. You don't look at Fate much anymore, because you're more into VNs. I mean, you know what? Completely understandable. J6, completely and totally understandable. Though, I imagine that if they were to announce... Correct me if I'm wrong, J6, but if they were to announce something, a new property involving Shiki, would you be into that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but would you or would you not be into that? A new visual novel or new game or something that had Shiki as a main character. Would you be into that? Yeah, I know. Also, Paracelsus, why do you hit like a wet noodle? Sorry, dude, but you kind of do. I need to take down Paracelsus. Oh, I honestly did not know that it was originally an LM. Okay, but would you still be into a new property involving Shiki? Yes or no? Easy question here. Okay. What if there was a Shiki focused... Actually, no. Because people are speculating it. What about a KNK Tsukihime crossover event? Would you be into FGO for the duration of that event? Let's go in this order. Most she'll appear in as is a cameo. Possibly. Like Carnival Phantasm. I still need to see where... I need to try and find, like, out if the most recent Carnival Phantasm thing has been subbed or not. So I do want to see it. I want to see YouTuber, Twitch streamer Ereshkigal. I need to see it. Doot. This is a slog of a fight. So she's a multi-blood actress as a playable character, but not in the new multi-blood game, Type Lumina. Type Lumina. Why does that feel... Is that, like, based on one of the types or something? Out of curiosity, and that's why it's called Type Lumina? Excuse me. Also, I'm reading Jalter's line for, Kiyohime. I definitely do not see the logic in shipping those two. She's literally saying Kiyohime is sick in the head. That I don't really see any kind of shipping material there, unfortunately. I could definitely see her shipped with Bryn because, you know, she kind of shipped herself with Bryn, but, you know, Bryn has Sigurd, so there's that. Alright, and that is Paracelsus' interlude completed. What does that give us? I don't remember. Nope, there's still a bit of story. Large ship enemy destroyed. What a powerful enemy, but we somehow managed to win. How disappointing. That is all I can say to you after giving up, for the world will be incinerated. No, you are wrong. That is what I can say, as I will not give up. I know the world will be saved. How absurd to think that I, the one who continued to choose evil despite having no desire to, will be punished. By my own hand. Ah, this is the end of this pathetic, ugly self. This I offer to you, Messiah. Welcome back, Misakai. I'm legitimately curious, like, you... Okay, so, I know you like Tama, but why feet? Like, seriously here. Why feet? I'm legitimately curious. Is it because that's the one that can get past the sensors? Or, you know, is it just because of the fact that since I work in a foot doctor's office, the thought of feet like that is, like, disgusting? Because feet are disgusting. The enemy server has gone completely silent, ending combat. Foe! What a terrifying opponent to face. Well, we are in the heart of Mage Association's lair. It was as fearsome as Fafnir. It's a matter of luck we pulled through. That's not true. You are all capable of victory, even if it were to awaken once again. What? You are a bulwark against evil. You are truly allies of justice that I believe in. Thus, no matter what fearsome opponents you may face, no matter what betrayals you face, no matter what depths of despair you witness, it is impossible for you to lose. Well, thank you, Paracelsus. Thank you kindly. Ah, it says NP, which is now stronger. Stronger NPs are nice. And profile, he once made a wish upon the Grail to reach the root. To be more specific, he wanted to prove his theory that the light of the planet, like the one that shines from a certain sacred sword, is indeed the light that shines directly from the root. But it may be that he is currently seeking redemption. So wait, has Paracelsus reached the root then? Does he have a true magic? Because that's what happens when you reach the root, is you gain a true magic, is it not? Well, while I did say I would have liked to do Enkidu's interlude today, my voice is honestly starting to hurt here, and I have gone a little bit over an hour and a half, so I do think that with Astolfo and Paracelsus' interludes done, I will be calling today's stream. So, reached the root and we're never heard from again. Ah, I see. Interesting. But yeah, Miskai, I would very much like to know why it is feet, personally. Personal curiosity, but Wednesday's stream, I will be continuing the Nuzlocke of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, working towards getting the 5th gem badge, and honestly, from 5, it's a very quick route to 6, I want to say, so yeah, we should be seeing some more badges done soon enough. But it all has to be done by the 28th so I can do Legends of Arceus. I should get it done by then. I will either finish it or I will wipe against the Elite Four. I very much feel like I am going to wipe against the Elite Four, which, if it happens, then that'll be the Nuzlocke. And yeah, but that's all I really have to say. I am honestly a little tired, so I'm going to take it here. I've been Silveract Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. Be sure to drop this video a like if you're watching it on YouTube, or a follow if you're on Twitch, so you know when I go live. A sub would be appreciated, though it is easier to do so on YouTube because it is free there. But if you got the spare money, a sub on Twitch is always appreciated as well. But once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.